April is National Volunteer Month, and United Way of Northwest Arkansas is gearing up for Live United Day. The annual event mobilizes corporate volunteers to assist local nonprofits with essential projects, fostering community engagement and philanthropy. We've got Hannah here with us for more. Thanks for joining us, Hannah.
Yes, thanks for having me. I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
Of course.
So we're raising awareness sort of about this Live United Day. From your perspective and in your words, what is that day?
It is a day where we send out volunteers from corporate offices that support us in lots of different ways, and we send them to lots of different nonprofits to help with many needs across the community. It's an opportunity for volunteers to get plugged in sometimes with nonprofits for the first time, and that helps facilitate a relationship that then is ongoing. So I love that part of it.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah.
Can you maybe talk about some of like the projects that volunteers have an opportunity to help with?
Sure, a lot of it is like lawn care,
Okay.
fence rebuilding.
Makes sense.
Anything from organizing pantries, sometimes they're painting inside, outside, just anything that the organization may need but doesn't necessarily have in their budget to have fixed. Our volunteers come out and really help them out, and it goes a long way. So it's about just a little over 800 hours of community service that we'll pump into the community just Friday morning. So the collective effort is a big one.
Yeah,
it
certainly.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
Are there any kind of past success stories from previous years that stand out in your mind?
I feel like all of them are success stories
Sure.
just because the impact is so great. But last year we had a group go out and help the Boys and Girls Club, and they were able to do some repairs that helped open up some things for the kids that otherwise might not have happened. So that was a big thing to us. Pedal It Forward is a big one,
Yeah,
and you guys are going to help with that on Friday. So we're
Absolutely.
appreciative of that. They're always doing great things. So
Yeah.
all of the organizations that we work with do amazing things. So we're excited to be part of it.
Now, I know it's too late for folks to get involved for this year, right? But what can they do if people or companies want to get involved next year or the future
Sure,
projects?
or really any time.
Okay.
On our website, unitedwaynwa.org, you can get my contact information, my email, my cell phone's all out there. I have people, individuals and corporate groups that are constantly reaching out, looking for ways to get plugged in, and I'm happy to help facilitate that anytime. Our next big event will be over the summer, supporting public schools. It's an initiative we haven't launched yet, but it's coming hopefully in June. I might be back here to talk about it. And it'll be a great way to support our teachers throughout the year. So we're excited about that.
So with these nonprofits, because I know we talked about kind of the corporate aspect and companies that can go out and mobilize during this Live United Day, but what about nonprofits that want or need assistance? Can they reach out to you the same way?
Absolutely. And I have that happen all the time. They may need 5 or 6 people to come out, and I may have heard from a group that has 5 or 6 volunteers, so I'm a matchmaker. So
that's great.
But it works out, and it benefits both of them because we get people out in the community to get engaged, and then it helps the nonprofit. So
yeah, and you also, like you said, it kind of like it can stretch beyond just this event
really
because
can.
you're putting those folks in contact with each other.
Right, and they learn about the work that they do, and then sometimes get involved and become lifelong volunteers or board members, or it really can become a much bigger thing. So,
in a broader perspective, I mean, I know we're kind of focused on this one day, but what does the United Way do for us here in Northwest Arkansas?
we help with facilitating volunteers. That's a big one, a big part of what we do. We support through Joy of Sharing. We have a lot of kids over the holidays that we support in gift giving and support those families. We have the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, which we delivered over 130,000 books to kids in Northwest Arkansas just last year. We have Fill the Bus, which is going to be replaced with the initiative I was speaking about earlier. Live United Day. I mean, there's always something going on, big or small. Some of the bigger things we get to come talk about, but we're always doing little things to help.
You're change makers here in the community, and that's awesome.
And we live in a great community, and lots of people are always willing to help.
Yeah.
So.
What's your website again if people want to learn more?
Sure, it's unitedwaynwa.org.
All right. Hannah, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.